Ronaldo versus 找死废了你 Yeah.
Yep.
Just let people join also made it. You need to mention the announcement, or is it like at the end?
I think he did. Well, we're just waiting for some. Alright, I think we should be able to start now. So, hello everyone, welcome back to potentially the final match in the second iteration of the Osubasa Lelong Malaysia. This time we are at the grand final stage now. I mean, the true grand finals. We just witnessed the losers bracket yesterday with the team on your right,找死废了你, taking quite a strong performance on the second half of the match against Kelantan Ronaldo. They finished in third place, and this time we are going to find out whether, who is taking the two spots left up in the podium. I'm your commentator Racers, this time not streaming actually for once, and I'm joined by the back himself, PhD in baggery, Cureso.
And the Shiran who is not here, or maybe is here, but I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Today we find out who is number one and who is number two. We got Ronaldo, our player Mabayu versus 找死废了你 star player Soyorin aka Mochiro aka Kizuna aka Ayumu Uehara aka
Jolene,
yeah.
The list goes on, but he did do quite well on the match yesterday overall, being one of the more pivotal pieces, especially in the Hard Rock pool, so
yep.
Hopefully he can replicate, even just some of the performances we have seen he can do yesterday. Meanwhile this is gonna be one hell of a match for 找死废了你, because they don't just need to win this current match, they have to win another one, the bracket reset, if they want any chance to really take the title here in OBLM.
And from what I've heard, they might just play the bracket reset on today, like after they do win, instead of like waiting a week. So it's gonna be very packed if it does happen, but still can't tell yet.
Yeah,
first band hidden 2. Let's go.
Hidden 2. Unfortunate, even on the potentially last match of the tournament, we are still not getting to see a Hidden 2. I wonder how many times Hidden 2 even got played in this tournament.
I don't think it's got played once.
Yeah, honestly, I
think next,
I struggle to recall the last time I seen a Hidden 2 pick in this tournament.
Yeah, and I think for next OBLM we should just not pull HG2, and there's no point.
Yeah, that's true.
HC2 does not exist.
So does DT2, another one of the more popular bands, I suppose.
Although this band makes a little bit more sense. That map is not the kind of conventional DT2 which is like straightforward speed. This DT2 features more finger control-y ish and at 270 BPM it's not a very common skill set. Even if it's mashable, you would not want to play something that's that much RNG.
Yeah, that's fair. And wait, actually, what did they ban yesterday? Let me double check. I believe, yeah, that's the thing. They banned the gimmicks yesterday against Gata Ronaldo, which makes sense.
Yep.
It was Gata Ronaldo who took out the speed picks instead, but this time, it seems like the tables might have turned as they respect the, I guess you can say, prowess in that department from German Ronaldo.
Yeah, and it's just any speed picks are pretty much just either you can play them very well or you maybe can play them, and that becomes a 50-50. And without any data on German Ronaldo on these maps, it's kind of like not a map you will want to pick. You want to go for something more towards your team strengths, like the hidden star rocks and so on.
Instead,
for找死废了你.
Yeah, instead the second ban will be a free mod 2, the anti-mod. Which... Wait... They played this yesterday, and by all accounts they won relatively comfortably with, on the back of a 457k from Activite, but I guess against German Ronaldo with Bless in it, yeah, you might want to think twice.
Yep, and I think it's also like the reason why they didn't ban this against Colombian Ronaldo is just they ran out of bans, really. If they could have banned free mod 2, they would have banned it.
True. And we'll see in number 2. Second ban from German Ronaldo.
No! Well, it is expected. No mod 2, even though it is finally, or not finally, but it is not like finals free mod, no mod 2, but this one is still quite difficult flowing. So it's also fair since找死废了你having someone like Mojiro who can play flowing really well. Very rational band.
And I guess German Ronaldo isn't really confident in their lineup on that no mod 2 as well, so might as well just take it out. But that means no mod 5 will be left up this time around.
Yeah. Number 5 is pretty much like pretty straightforward flowing, even though it's 220 BPM being its kind of its speed variable, but I'd say the mod 5 is way safer than the mod 2. Haha.
Perhaps.
Ref make mistake. Haha, fire him. JK.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Raki is having a bit of slight issues.
Yeah.
So, all good.
all good. He has been working overtime.
We are all interns here in OBLM.
Yep. And speaking of interns, I will also mention about our boss Agagat will have an announcement at the end of today's match, either after someone wins this grand finals or after someone wins the bracket reset.
That is true. So just the Malaysian tournament tradition, where the host comes in for some last words on stream. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But for now, we'll stay with找死废了你 and Daryl as we see what they will fire out this time around as their first pick.
I think Zeph wants to come in. Hi Zeph.
Hello.
It'll be us
Who's gonna
three.
play this?
Player
I'll play this in the booth. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do not know what they want to pick first, since I think in terms of matchup it's quite close, quite evenly matched in terms of skill sets this time.
That's true, they don't have the DTs to like really, have a clear advantage to abuse. But this time, we're gonna look towards the free mod pool right away with free mod 1.
Ah,
Honestly, I think this pick is sort of like 50-50 because the lads German Ronaldo is quite comfortable on this. Basically, free mod 1 is basically just no mod 2, but but allowing them to slap on like whichever mods they prefer. And I'm presuming Mabayo is going to be picked. It's going to be slapping on the hidden and probably getting a pretty good score on it. So
yeah, but honestly, at the same time, it's also friendly having Soyorin, Flowim, hard rock player, and Exorite, who can play hidden and Flowim pretty well. So there will be a competition here, and including Enders, and probably the fourth player will be like.
actually, now I think about it, maybe free mod 1 is the good pick. It is a good pick since there actually isn't that much people in their team that are like mechanics players other than Milo Penguin and Blats. So
Yeah, and I think Zasveni having Wish, Soyorin, Shumarin, and Exorite, I think Fremont 1 makes the most sense compared to if Jamorado were to pick Fremont 1, they would be missing out on a lot. There will be, I think most likely we will see Mabayu, Milo Penguin, Not a Weep, and maybe Nixes. But oh, it's Nabil. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, a lot of people in German Ronaldo like from how I know them, I think they're like jump they're like just regular jump farmers. Aim slot farmers, no offense,
it's a fair point. Like you mentioned Loon W, Nabil, or a couple of those names.
and not exactly being the biggest mechanics player ever. Well, yeah.
True.
But this doesn't exclude the fact that Mabayu might be able to 1v4 them if he is having a very good day.
But we will see when it happens.
Honestly, honestly, Mabayu doesn't even need to like have a really good day. He just needs to, put in his shift, match like the top or the second best player, and he can just let hopefully his team will be able to provide enough support, I guess.
Yeah, just gotta put on his carry pants, and exactly what Rizzo said.
Just
Hopefully his teammates can provide enough, like, just support him well enough for them to get the match point.
Yeah, and that is true because so far German Ronaldo's runs has just been hinging on Mabayu's performance. If Mabayu underperforms, they always had to lose a point. But we'll see as we enter. I can't recognize any of those mods. I think Not a Weep on HR. Yeah. Not a Weep on HR for German Ronaldo and Soyorin on the HR for Tasufeni. I think that is Soyorin now he's got loading.
Oh no. Shades of a similar issue that happened earlier in the tournament, but regardless, we'll still see, you know, 3-1 progress. So far as Wish and Star UT, the only one holding to their high combos at the moment.
Yeah, and Ronaldo is buffering, like Nabil is unable to play this really well and holding 83, 80 act. Oh, Chain missing on that stream. Now the Weeb and Milo Penguin trying their best to hold combo, and it's just Mabayu is doing what he can do, but looks like not everyone is very comfortable on this. Wish being the last FC for Tasufeni. Mabayu on the recovery as we already reached halfway through the map, and 60k score lead towards Tasufeni.
And I mean, it could still go either way. You have the Mabayu threat, as you mentioned.
And he misses on the flow aim section. Their only hope.
Yeah, and with Mabayu missing, Wish holding through halfway through the map, ability being the reason why Tasufeni winning.
Wait. Oh my god, that score lead got a bit concerning for a second there.
I mean, it's now expanding, it's fine. Mabayu, even though he's the only recovery on his team, not gonna be in.
Can we just talk about how Wish is gapping Mabayu right now?
That's true, holy crap.
I mean, this map was kind of close, but nonetheless, a very, very good point from a very good pick from找死废了你. They have 3 C ranks.
Oh no, Nabil.
And
but
yeah, I mean,
nonetheless, a point is a point. You know,
a point is a point. Yep.
the
69 misses from Mr. Loading. I think that is Mochiro.
the disadvantages of, you know, having like spending too much and, you know, not having a full like 8-player team is that, well, once you progress deep enough into the tournament, if your players aren't up to the task, you will be having a very severe 4-player issue on some maps, and this 3-1 unfortunately showed it from German Ronaldo. Nabil just not having a good time, being forced to it.
Yeah. But regardless, great performance from Wish, expected from that such a hidden player. And he did have decent supporting combo from his team as well. Compared to Mabayu. Mabayu having, even if Mabayu had the highest score in his team, there wasn't much help from his team in general, even compare it to Tasufeni. And looks like we're getting Haro 3. Haro 3 is finger control, right?
I think you might just be right if I recall correctly. Yeah.
It's aim and finger control.
And I mean, Tasufeni did play this yesterday, with Marine topping the leaderboard with 350k, the highest in the lobby. But then look down the rest of the team. Soyurin 229, Star UT 216, Axelite 105. So if Mabayu, you know, just pops off real hard, he might be able to, you know, single-handedly win this. Maybe.
I think on the side of Ronaldo is most likely Mabayu and Weeb. Those are the 2 pivotal hard rock players for German Ronaldo. But on Tasufeni, that's Soyurin, that's Marine.
Honestly, I wouldn't say Mabayu. Like at this stage where it is more of a cast of skill cap. You know? like players like Mabayu and Weeb just play a pivotal role, especially when both of these players are sort of good at finger control. You know? So yeah, gonna be very high expectations for them for this pick.
Yeah, I agree too. I think we're just gonna have to look at those two players. Maybe we might see Nyx filling the 4th spot. Oh, Loon. Wait, Loon's on the other team, never mind. Wait, what team's Loon on? Fuck.
He's from Germany.
Okay, yeah,
so.
okay. I can't remember names. But I think we might just see the same lineup for Delta Finale, Ocean Marine, Soyorin, Axelrite, and yeah, where is it?
Soyorin probably. I mean, it would be a
Story Youth.
It would be a massive shock if Soyorin and Hoshu Marine doesn't show up. I'm sure
It
they
would
will.
be. If it's hard rock for Delta Finale, it has to be Ocean Marine and Soyorin together.
Yeah, that's true. See the Killer Have Funs come out in the chat, and I know it's very early on in this match, but so far, just from one map alone, I feel like the trend of this match is going to be more, team-oriented scores, performances from Zhao Zifei. Meanwhile, for German Ronaldo, they've really got to, quickly warm up to this pool in the match, because so far, one performance with Remote 1 has not even provided any form of hope for them going as we go into this second map. It is their pick of 3, but yeah, we'll see.
And the one advantage Delta Finale has is that they played the pool in tourney, and Yamano just had to keep practicing in their own solo lobbies, and it's it's like the first time on, they might have the nerves, I think, and I'm pretty sure Delta Finale should have had that sorted out, as the score lead being more on Delta Finale side. I think no, it's on German Ronaldo side, with not a week holding the highest combo for German Ronaldo. And
Basically, at this point, I think it is a 3v3 with Loon W equalizing with Axelrite.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Story UT is still managing to hold a bit of combo, just managing to manage to equalize with Mabayo right here.
not we just find a miss, but on the other side, Soyorin and Oshimari not having combo, leaving Soyu the only combo to challenge Mabayu.
Yes, Soyuki unfortunately left hung to dry by his teammate. Oh, wait a minute!
If Story
It is so close. Can Story UT make something happen? There's only 6k difference.
Story needs to hold,
and
he just find a miss. Not a whip on the recovery. Does kind of bring the score lead back, maybe. Still kind of sticking around. It's just really close.
Oh, so much heartbreak from
2,000.
Wait!
4,000.
Wait! Oh my god!
4,000 difference. But the point does go to 1,000.
What just happened?
Oh my god.
Everyone kind of died, except, Mabayu with his accuracy, but that came down to the very wire on the spinner.
Story managing to get 500 combo at the end of the map, just when his team actually just needed it. Oh my god. But overall, still a team effort from them. Oh my god, first break point of the match, and it's already a 4k difference.
This grand finals pool, man. It does strange things to these players.
And if Soria were to find a miss any millisecond earlier, it would have been a loss, but he does find the way to hold that combo for his team, giving them the break point.
Honestly, I'm very surprised that No Mod 6 is not banned by either teams. So I'm basically quite sure that one of these teams have this map as their trump card.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, on
I
one
think
side.
it's more like it's like both sides know that they're not gonna pick that map anyways.
Wait, but honestly, like, Nomad 5 is also not bad. That is pretty huge
Yeah.
for 找死废了你 in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Nomad 5 does favor 找死废了你 even more. I think for Ronaldo side they just worry about Nomad 2 the most. I think Nomad 5 is challengeable since it's pretty much a combo game kind of map. But we'll see. Still very early on. There's still more cinema bound to happen.
找死废了你 picking up where they left off yesterday. 2 points right off the bat. Although, yeah, the second point, even though it wasn't their pick, certainly was quite close. Just a bit close. We saw UT stepping up massively this time, taking the mantle from Holsha Marine yesterday. And we will be seeing another 3-mod pick.
3-mod 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were quite comfortable on free mod 3 as well, especially when they have Exorite, the low AR hidden
true.
player. Quite the masterclass from him, I think was 450k score.
Exovite had 644k.
I was 200 off.
Sorry,
200k
so
off.
UT with 431, Wiz with 402, and Soyorin with 344. So overall, you would say that's a pretty strong team score. But then again, this time you have Bless on the other side with his team. I believe Bless can certainly match the output.
But I do think Mabayu can put up a performance on this map, but it is still a 4v4. He needs his teammates to step up their game, give him some weight off his back so that he doesn't feel too pressured to keep being expected to FC the entire match.
True. At the end of the day, still need to have pretty solid team scores across the board if you want a good shot at all the maps here in this grand finals pool. There is certainly a possibility for like a 1v8 scenario, as some people would put it, but it would require you would need to be the reincarnation of MVAC in this stage.
And it just wouldn't be on this 3-mod 3 pick, that is for sure.
Hey, I'm always open for surprises.
Yes, I guess that is true. And we should see the same lineup from South Spain. With
Dude, their
Factorized
captain is taking such a long time.
I just want to make sure they know they stand a chance right now against this German Ronaldo who, despite some close calls so far, hasn't been able to get the better of them in this match. And so you wouldn't want to let it go at this early of a stage here.
Yeah, and I think all the players are here. Just the one
That's
player
probably
missing
Soyorin.
from Dalsofini is the Soyorin.
Might be
Instead of Hoshimarin being loading, this time it's Soyorin's turn.
Yeah, both HR players being cursed.
And like we have the same lineup. Not a Whip tanking the HR for Demorado and Soyorin tanking the HR for Dalsofini.
But this time it's Nyx coming in, so
This time without the hidden
see what we
armor.
can cook up. Yeah, that's true.
Story finding the first miss along. Oh, finding first miss, but Soyorin missing straight after, but traded by another weave. Right, does find a miss as well. Ever still the first card on the map, but if this keeps happening, I think the Solid might just go towards the Ronaldo. Them having the 2 combo now. And okay, now it's just equalized 2v2 with Soyorin's recovery and not a weep, unable to hold his combo.
Down the show in Mabayu right now, and he has lost his supporting combo in Nyx.
Yeah,
His whole team falling apart.
Mabayu the only FC left for his team, and this is not what you want. It's not what you want as your star of the team. Wish holding his combo, the only FC left on Delta but he does have really strong
Mabayu
combo.
missing. Wish the only person left with 600 combo left. Wow.
Yo?
Yeah,
Bro is actually playing.
the fact that Mabayu missed and to try to case score lead, I think this map will go to Delta Wish performing out of his mind again, but I think the biggest play here is just the difference in the hard rock skill difference between Nodoviz and Soyorin.
Yeah, Wish actually looking, he's already surpassed Red Shock's top score yesterday.
Yeah. And quite the surprise as his previous score was 100k. And now he looks to get 300,000 more score this time.
He makes it up. You know, this time around, X-Rite not having the best of time, 10 misses, unfortunately, most of those from the earlier sections in the map, but it will not matter if you just have another carry in your pocket, this time from Wish, 779 max combo.
Yeah, and I think in general, without looking at individual players, I think Jalsofini together as a team having way better performance compared to Ronaldo's side, as Mabayu yet again having to sort of pick up the slack for his entire team along with Nyx. And yeah, it's just not looking good.
They're still kind of coming in cold, unfortunately. Like, they are just not, all of them, like, just not seem to be able to, really spark any sort of hope in the match once they let go of their combos. And this time,
And it is an instant DT3 pick.
yeah.
This one is finger control and aim control, I believe. More on finger control.
He did play this yesterday. Well, the scores are definitely on the lower side, but understandable given what the map is. We have UT top scoring 227k, and then Sawyer 138k, Ultramarine 114, and Darryl, the captain, with 56. That should tell you how hard this map is.
Yeah, especially when you're doing finger control, which is pretty much a little bit of reading, and it's the AR 10.3. It's not a good combo. Or it's AR 10, my bad. It's AR 10. Yeah, it's just a skill set that you either have or you do not have.
I mean, even if you're well versed in this sort of skill set, this DT3 is still kind of on the level of its own, if I say so myself, from what I saw yesterday.
Yeah, I guess it's fair enough. But I don't know if there is anyone in OBLM, this current OBLM, having a DT finger control skill set. I think that kind of skill set is kind of a rarity, even globally. But
True.
Well, you never know. Maybe someone from German Ronaldo has the skill set and they are ready to show it off.
I mean,
To
the
get
most
their-
obvious name is probably still Mabayu. Like he has to like really put in a shift here. This is probably the most doable map, just from the way that everyone else will be performing. Like if you are gonna pop off and get your team the first point on the board, it must be this one.
Yep. And I believe all the players should be here. As we go into this map, 2 minutes 33 seconds. Gonna be really fast. May the best combo gamer win, pretty much. Or Ack. But judging from the previous match, Ack is not something they can rely on. As Nabil finding the earliest miss, Exorite following shoot after. Mabayu finding miss, along with Nolawit, Soirin dropping, and Oshimain following straight after, so that just leaves Milo Penguin. I was
Okay,
gonna say Milo
Story
Penguin
UT.
highest combo on Demorado, but now it's Story UT in the game for DT1, which is expected. He was their best performing player on DT1 yesterday. With Soirin supporting on the second place. And so far, not only dropping his 300 combo, but I think that 300 combo does give them quite a score lead, especially when Mabayu having that 94 act.
I mean, it's not the end of the world yet. Oshimain still got some combo left, and like the score is still less than 100k. Oh.
When he does find a miss though,
anyways.
and Mabayu's on the recovery, 300 combo at this point, and I think with his 95 act especially, and if you look at找死废了你, nobody has combo, nobody has act, and yeah, it's pretty much.
And I think it's pretty much done and dusted. I think German Ronaldo is going to secure their first point in this match. A very, not really decisive one, but like, yeah, just basically Mabayo being able to play this overall better than the others.
Yeah, accuracy is absolutely bonkers. 94%. The next
it's just like I
closest is
predicted.
91.
That this DT3 pick is who has DT finger control, maybe someone from Jumurado, and that guy would be Mabayu.
442, the highest on this DT3, hands down,
Yeah.
so far.
Shout out to Nabil. This is a certified I was forced to play DT moment.
Yeah, it's certainly not looking healthy for German Ronaldo if they are still going to, be showing the fourth player issue in some of these maps to come.
But yeah, I think it's like Zeth mentioned, or is it? Yeah, so it's like Zeth mentioned the 1v8 phenomenon, and I think this is it.
On this DT3, it certainly played in their favor, as no one in 找死废了你 was able to, really sort of mount an equalizer on Mabayu's score.
Yeah, and the first Jumurado pick giving them the score, and it's DT3, and now找死废了你 will have to find the next map that will not allow them to allow Mabayu to perform like that again. But question is, so what? Maybe a hidden, maybe no mod 4 or even no mod 6 if they're
Yes.
feeling like reading.
Yesterday they aimed more towards, aside from the DTs, well, because it's Gunfire Ronaldo, and also the hidden. So this time around, I mean, even in the hidden pool, you might want to think twice before you go for it, since your opponent certainly has the ability to play those.
Mhm.
So one X-Right carry might not be enough. Yeah, Yeah, like you said, both teams still floating the sort of gimmicky. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
hidden
it's gonna be
tree.
hidden tree. I think that makes the most sense since I think for hidden tree, I think 3 of the players are able to play pretty well. I mean, look at the match history. And yeah, Axelrite being the primary carry as expected of the hidden player, and with Hoshomarin, Storyut, and Soyorin.
Hidden tree, a lot of funky, gimmicky aim control these trees. Basically, Mabayu's playground, but that's the good thing. But the bad thing is, I don't think his team can play it unless they prove me wrong. Yeah.
I guess there's one way to find out, but I think without seeing the results from our faces, I think this is gonna be Mabayu who can perform in this match for German Ronaldo. But找死废了你 should be able to perform as well as they did yesterday, or maybe even better. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I agree with what Seth proposed there. I believe probably the biggest reasoning for找死废了你 to even go for this hidden tree is like, yeah, sure, you have Blast to worry about, but then again, from what we have seen so far, if you can just cripple their third and fourth players, you kind of stand a good chance, since Mabayu hasn't really shown the true, like, absolutely bonkers 1v8 performance just yet. So it's not like he's undefeatable. You just got to put up strong scores across the board, at least better than your opponents, to take a, I would say, relatively comfortable point.
Yeah, it is. As early as I don't really want to say it, but I think so far as the match progresses, I think 找死废了你's skill cap is basically higher than German Ronaldo. Like, they have more players with higher skill cap.
Yeah, true, exactly.
And while Blatz is basically the star player for German Ronaldo, he just currently doesn't really have the help that he needs for them to get them the point. But the match hasn't ended yet. Things can still flip around. Maybe Blatz at the end he will start to lock in. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he had his daily, not daily, his huge dose of Madoka Magica earlier in the afternoon. So, 6-7.
Hell no. Oh god. Anyway, let's get into Hidden Tree, the techie map. And I mean, any team who wins this will certainly have massive implications into the map pool going forward. I mean, we have a couple of maps that are slider focused that we've seen yesterday, so 找死废了你 certainly trying to pry as much as they can with this hidden tree, and we'll just have to see.
Yeah, and so far 3 players missing on German Ronaldo, and there's just one. It's a 1v2 between Mabayu and Axelrite and Storyut. But I think, yeah, the spotlight goes to German Ronaldo. I think it's just mainly because of the act.
Yeah, Mabayu is he is
Mabayu is currently popping off right now. Okay.
He just might have missed, but having that act.
Having the highest act in the lobby right now with 97%. Now the spotlight goes to Nord holding 300 combo, closing in 400 right now. Absolutely burning through all those really low aiming sections.
It's made better by the fact that no one else in找死废了你 is holding a really significant combo, aside from maybe Axelrite and Hoshomarin right now trying their best, but he will find a chain miss.
Yeah, and it's a lot of trouble for找死废了你, especially when the average team accuracy is way lower than German Ronaldo. Mabayu being the hugest
Mabayu trades with Axelrite. And the score lead is still within 60, 70k.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think Dr. Penny needs to desperately have someone hold any kind of combo if they want to close this score lead, because they just do not have the act for it. But you're still sitting on 98% and it's just not looking good. So you win on the recovery with X-Ray.
Hold up.
And you just find a miss shortly after, but Mabayu not being able to hold the combo actually right now. But so good for A1 in Delta Spain and pretty much A1 on the map right now. But the score lead
The difference is
actually,
closing in.
the score is actually equalizing, and it does
X-Ray
close
doing
Delta Spain.
whatever he can to close this out, and he misses. Oh my god, so much of it. Mabayo at the end is going to be holding on.
To fight against Mabayu.
Wait, no. Wait, they actually got it. Wait.
There's no way.
God.
Bro, there's no way, bro.
I
Like-
mean,
Dude, we're just getting debated over and over again.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just down to team performance yet again. Like,
Actually, who was loading?
Mochiro.
So you're in.
Oh, wait.
And
Just
My
Mochiro, yeah.
god. Yo. That is an insane score from Soyorin, managing to hold
Yes.
400 combo at the end.
Yeah, I think just Mochiro and X-Ray just passing, helping each other, working together, just getting their team score up, especially with some help from Story Youth and Hoshu Marine. Even if Mabayu was holding that 98, it's just not enough when his whole team does not have any score.
even when now we've seen Mabayu starting to warm up into the match, his team is unfortunately still lagging behind and it's starting to get dire here. 4-1 in favor of Zhao Zifei anyway. Only 1 point for Ronaldo to really work with.
And now it's their pick, but they're pretty much suffocating because this is like, what can they pick that's like a confirmed win? Because most of these are just even if Mabayu can play them, what about his team? You need your team to be able to play it. South having that better Omo team performance so far, and it's showing with this 4-1 score.
If I were to put it in a way, it's just Zhao Zifei has a higher floor compared to their opponents right now. As I mean, for Juma Ronaldo, all they have to do is like think of picks that even their third and fourth players can still put up a good shift, a good fight on a good day, because otherwise it's not looking good when you know your opponents coming into this match. You have seen what they could do yesterday. You need a very consistent scores across the board all over your four players. Either that or you need to have someone just FC everything. That's the only choice. The only two choices for Juma Ronaldo right now if they want to really have a fighting chance in this match. And oh boy,
No more than one. Yeah, and some people mentioning in chat the 4-1 scoreline, just like what happened earlier today in OWC between USA and Australia.
I mean,
Maybe.
the context is certainly very different here, as this time around it's like German Ronaldo I guess would be US in this case, but they just don't, they haven't really provided
This is not
glimpses
America.
of really anything to like really put stock in, I guess you can say, so far, aside from Mabayu slowly starting to heat up into this match now. It's simply not enough still for them to really, show us some fight to contest against South Philly.
Yep.
And perhaps this number one is exactly what they need right now to capture the momentum.
Although, yeah, I think number one makes the most sense. It's just number one being what it is. It's just either you win or you just do not win.
That's true. You either win or you lose. in an also tournament match. Who knew? But yeah, I mean, aside from that, like, I want to say if this is the solution for them, solving the third and fourth player issue, it will not look good on the other maps. I think they are pretty much just relying on, like, blindfold throwing a dart across the board and see which map that they can pick that will, like, absolutely cripple at the very least some of the players from 找死废了你.
But it's like at the same time, it's like they don't have much choices for themselves, so no one is just, I think no one's like a very quick pointer as to what the outcome
Honestly,
is
like, honestly, they have a lot of aim players in German Ronaldo, so I think honestly, it rather than it being a last resort pick, I think it is actually a strategic pick for them.
True, but I mean, if you look at it another way, this Nomad 1 is probably just from the skill sets of the players in the team. This Nomad is probably their trump card, and to throw it out, I would say relatively early into the match, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign, especially when you're 4-1 down. But still, it's still better to really, get another point to try and spark some inspiration across the team. And we'll see if that happens here as we get a quick panic to get all players loaded. Aside from, obviously, Soyun's name, you guys will just have to live with that, unfortunately.
How about you finding the first miss, but I guess it's Manju miss. Soyun finding the first miss, but Loon trading shortly after. And well, he's still way early on into the map, 4 minutes, so they should get their misses. If they want to get any misses, they should be here. Not a weak dropping soon after, but Loon dropping again, which is not a good sign, but we have yet to enter the first KI.
Here he goes, the build-up coming right out. We have seen some players miss here. Will it happen again?
Wish. And Hoshu Marine as well, finding the miss. Soyun dropping soon after, Loon dropping yet again, but I think with that, having Mabayu and Nyx on the full combo right now for German Ronaldo should bring the score lead to German Ronaldo right after this KI. Nyx finding a miss at the end of the KI, which is unfortunate, leaving Mabayu the last FC for his team and being matched up against Soyun. But
I mean, he does have a bit of supporting combo from Nordawi, so
yeah, Soyun having the support combo from Hoshu Marine and Soyun as well. But I think overall the combo advantage is on German Ronaldo's side. Oh
no! Wait, what?
What were you missing on nothing? And that is absolutely bad, but Soyun does find a miss, which is also not good for找死废了你. No combo left on找死废了你other than Wish, but not a whip on that huge recovery. 700 combo, finding a miss, but the score lead is now on 80k, and just winning this. If they want to win,
not
they
the end yet.
Something.
Now with Nyx getting close to 500 combo, it's basically like the people in German Ronaldo, they're just like passing the baton, Mabayu missed, Nordawi was just like, yo, I got you, and then now it's good. Now it's like, now Nyx be like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Securing, securing the
lead.
Right. Yeah, securing the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, and on the case for找死废了你, nobody can hold any combo, and that pretty much just means that I think this map should just go to Ronaldo. with the 180k score lead and the last quarter of the map. It's not looking good for找死废了你, and it should just be a point for Ronaldo. Now we've already on that recovery, further securing the score lead, going past 200,000. And Nick stepping up for his team where Mabayu couldn't.
Yo, like, honestly, I was not familiar with Nix's game, bro. Bro is an aim player.
Hell
But
yeah.
bro is still holding on. I've seen through the hardest part, the last part of the map.
Yeah, and just like you mentioned, Ronaldo being the aim-heavy team, and they show that prowess here in Nomad 1.
Yeah, Nomad 1. This Nomad 1 seems to be the bane of 找死废了你's existence. Yesterday they got routed. And this time, I mean, you can't even say it's a really single man performance. It's more like, Mabayu, notably Mabayu, Not Weep, and Nyx just putting up their respective combo holds. Loon W also, doing just fine to match the fourth player on the other side. Absolutely.
And with that, it does secure a point for them, bringing the scoreline to 2-4.
And oh yeah, we missed that, but Nyx with only one miss on that Nomad 1. Absolutely bonkers. But now, 2-4, and it's back to 找死废了你 to resume the scheduled programming. Unless this is where they start to choke. Will the curse be real? Or is that number 1 all Ronaldo gets after this?
Yeah, now they're thinking, it's just like, do we go for hidden, or do we go for hard rock, or do we want to continue with the nomads, where there is still nomad 3.
I mean, they dodged the nomads yesterday, so
Yeah,
not too
I guess
sure if they are gonna think twice. And even for hidden 1, I think they would certainly need to contemplate on it, sit on it, because you have blasts on the other side, so it's not gonna be smooth sailing. As well as you've seen how comfortable Ronaldo are on aim.
And other than that, hidden 1, that's Harrock 3, but oh, we do get Nomad 6. And I was quite expecting this, since if it was against Ronaldo, it would make sense to ban it, since Ronaldo
Oh my god, they just picked the best map in one of the best maps in the world. Holy shit.
Ronaldo would be having the better team like lined up for Nomad 6 specifically, but in this matchup,找死废了你 against Ronaldo, they have the Exorite.
Wait, I am so surprised. Who practiced Nomad 6? Who memorized it?
SB Exorite.
Yeah, if I were to put my money, Exavite on one side, obviously, and then Mabayu on the other, those two names definitely come out when you talk about, these sort of gimmicky maps.
Okay. Exoite and Mabayu, those two are definitely getting it. I'm not sure, like, is anyone else a leading player?
I think on the side of on the side of Ronaldo, maybe Milo Penguin, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Mario Penguin, but other than that, honestly, it's I'm not too sure. It just, on paper, it just seems like the Exavite versus Mabayu show.
Yeah. Although for找死废了你, I think they might be able to do something along with Exorite, whereas compared to Ronaldo's lineup.
I mean, this must mean only one thing, that Exorite feels pretty comfortable that he can put up a good score. It doesn't matter what blast can do. They don't have information on that. So, you know, if your carry feels comfortable on it, you know what? At this point, might as well. You have a little bit of leeway to play with. And understandably, you wouldn't have wanted to let this map be played in the match yesterday versus Glanda Ronaldo, given the players they have. But this time, it might be a pretty good pick.
Also, Fearny still contemplating their team lineup.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are probably thinking who wants to be the fourth player.
Is Sawyerin in right now? Can't see.
I would think so. So far across these last few
Looking
stages.
at the match playing, I don't see him.
And maybe he hasn't joined in.
And looks like it's gonna be Hosho Marine in fourth player.
Let's go. The captain was also being stepping in as well. Daro, trying to support his carry, his ADK rank carry.
I mean, saying the tourney scene, I guess, the higher the rank, more they're worth, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, the better it is, As we head to Nomad 6, CS 0, AR 5.
Lovely.
Lovely, yes. It's hidden 2 with approach circles. God bless these guys.
And I'd say the sort of like relieving factor about number 6 is it's the cut version, so they only have to deal with this for 2 minutes. And it looks like so far it's going to be X-Rite, Storyu, and Hosho Marine for Dustfree, and on the Ronaldo side is Babayu and Milo Penguin, as we sort of expected.
Yeah, to put it
My
simply,
God.
Ronaldo has 2 players. Dustfree, and he has maybe 3, although Storyu did find a break.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess
Coming into this map, it is so obvious who practiced this map and who didn't.
X-Rite does find the miss, Storyu and Hosho Marine finding all the misses, and it's just Babayu left with the FC, I think, for Rhythm Ronaldo. But
Yeah, that's true.
with that combo, the score lead, he does find the miss shortly after, but he does get the score lead and has entered the KI. Well, let's see if anyone from South Spain can get the recovery combo, and it is to my understanding that Daro is side winning this, so it's even more suffering for him.
But apart from anything else, the accuracy from Mabayu and Milo Penguin might just be the difference. I say that although the score is quickly shrinking thanks to the hold from Hosho Marine.
Yeah, and Hosho Marine holding the combo where
The unexpected dark horse, Hosho Marine, the guy who actually practiced the map.
There's no way.
Yeah. And
That is no way.
It will slightly go to Zalsufini, however, it's still way tiny slowly. Milo Penguin has the combo to challenge Hosho Marine, and pretty much who holds the combo to this final KI and final section of the map.
Oh my god!
And they hit that pattern. Oh my god, it's just, all eyes on Milo Penguin was the score difference.
Wait!
Oh my god.
Wait, is that enough?
Oh my god.
The last slider, the last
1,000, 2,000. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, if you're anyone rooting for 找死废了你 or you're in his team, just say thank you to Hosho Marine right now, bro.
Thank you,
That guy just
Anders.
won single-handedly. Just carry this pick.
Oh my lord. What a play from Hosho Marine, holding the combo where his team couldn't. Even X-Rite struggling massively, and I suppose he just didn't practice the map enough.
Yeah, we went into it thinking, oh yeah, it's certainly Axel, right? Being the top scorer for Dustfree, but no, instead Hosho Marine actually put in a lot of practice somehow on this number 6, and he will, as Zeph said, single-handedly carry 找死废了你 to a 5th point in the match.
Yeah, and it's also like not to forget about Milo Penguin's performance as well. The only combo that matched against Ultramarine brought the match really, really close. If Ultramarine to drop more hundreds or even miss, the score will went to Jimmerado instantly. But Ultramarine holding the tank for his team, giving them the score, and we get an instant no more 4 pick from Jimmerado. The really techy map.
Yeah, just as you think Ronaldo has, maybe established some form of footing from that Nomad 1, 找死废了你 absolutely tears it apart in that Nomad 6, coming down to the wire. Arguably, that, even though it was 找死废了你's pick, that should have been Ronaldo winning it. If Ultramarine, his hands just felt a bit off, and he dropped a couple of accuracies here and there, that would have been a very different story. But instead, Ronaldo staring down 2-5, now looking towards Nomad 4, self-destruct for the 3rd point.
Yeah, and I think the tech pick coming out just means maybe they're more confident on it. I don't know if找死废了你 played number 4 yesterday.
No, Nomad 4 unfortunately didn't get played in the match yesterday, so it will be a first. But we can kind of draw some, I guess, reference from some of the other slider-heavy maps that we have seen. Take for example the Hidden Tree that was played this match. It honestly could go either way. I can certainly say that, but at the end, I think, again, for Ronaldo, they have to confront their 4-player issue. You either have like 2 players, not just Mabayu, you need another like very strong supporting piece to really support him in the team score, or 找死废了你 will just run you over.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how close the score gap can get.
As we go in, we will not be seeing Soyorin this time. Not this time, but surprisingly, we do not see Soyorin playing this.
We'll see.
As we just go straight into the slider heavy sections. Not slider heavy sections, the slider sections. And looks like, I was gonna say A1's holding, but Daro finding a miss along with Milo Penguin. Nadui following soon after Nyx. The next miss pointer, Murado leaving Mabayu. The only combo left.
That was Bancho for Norway, actually.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It does happen, on tech maps. Funny things that happen.
Then if that's the case, then there is Mabayu's combo and Nodamu's combo against Story, the only combo left on找死废了你.
So far so good, but then again, it's very early days. This is a relatively long map here in 49.
I think there was a genuine miss from Nodamu on the slow section as well, which is unfortunate. But
not the biggest combo though.
Yeah, I mean, it was still above 300, which is pretty significant. But with his initial combo, they do secure the 40k score lead. Mabayu continuing to hold with Milo Penguins and Nyx recovery combo. And on just winning side, there's Story, there's X-Right, there's Daro. And now
every single
the next
player on both teams matching each other very well. Ultramarine, the first one to fall, followed by Nyx. Mabayu, oh, that's the big one.
I don't think he dropped as well. Ronaldo with the last combo for his team, but it's also a full reset for找死废了你.
The goal will mean that the lead is safely in the Ronaldo side.
Yeah, there's nobody can hold on找死废了你 side as there is pretty much bigger recovery combos on the Ronaldo side, as well as on the act department. There is Mabayu with the 94.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better this time. Oh my god, Homeshow Marine.
Unfortunate slider break from Mojo Marine in that section, but as we are in the final quarter of the map, 90k score lead, unless找死废了你anyone finds a combo, and if there is some misses from the Ronaldo, that score lead is expanding exponentially, 100k and going on 160k. It looks like
One from找死废了你is just not holding combo right now. And yeah, Mabayu just doing Mabayu things, I guess.
yeah, I mean, this is one of the maps he would be excelling at.
Yo, Mabayu hit that. Yo.
Nice. As we enter the circus slider sections where you get a bunch of onion rings on your screen, Mabayu does find a miss. However, the damage has been completely done. A dagger into the sides of找死废了你. 220k score lead. It's pretty much done and dusted for Ronaldo.
Yo,
Another score for them.
Mabayu kind of just backed on them, like, 400k score, one miss,
Yeah.
He tried his best to equalize that, but unfortunately it sort of came down to the supporting players on both sides. And yeah, this time around, German Ronaldo finally showing some signs of life in their support system. And there's no mod 4, and that means they will be getting the 3rd point on the board now, 3-5. Things, I want to say things finally starting to look slightly optimistic if you're German Ronaldo. It's not all doom and gloom.
And I think it's sort of looking more and more closer to like how the USA and Australia match played out.
Oh, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. I will lose my mind if we get a 6-3 and then there's a total reverse sweep afterwards. Surely it's not.
Anything to get TV,
Surely not.
It's not for one, it was for one.
Yes, it was for 1 and then it was 5-2. Now we'll just see if the next step fulfills itself in a 6-3. And afterwards, I will not say what happens. I will not. I'm scared if we get to a 6-3 and then, the Ronaldo just starts ramping up on the rest of the maps.
And yeah, now找死废了你 needs to find the next correct pick. So far, their picks, they've been winning most of their picks, so if they believe in their team on a certain map enough, I think that's pretty much what they're going to be going for. And I don't know, I'm still thinking it's like they would be picking either Nomad 3 or maybe Hidden 1, but yeah, it's just really hard now that the Ronaldo is picking up their steam.
It would be really funny if they go for an Nomad 5 right now.
That would be really funny. That is pretty much another gamble pick.
Grab it with Croc.
DT1.
Oh.
I think capitalizing on Blitz's weakness being AR 10.3.
And basically most of their team not being able to like do mechanics that well. So yeah.
Yeah, that is also true.
Hopefully they will be able to get a better score from yesterday's match where they kind of got gapped by
G.
G, yeah.
It was G Masterclass. No one was expecting it, so honestly, maybe it'll happen here again. Who knows? I think most likely, if I were to point finger, it would be not a week, maybe.
I'm not too sure. I don't think he's particularly known that well for his like high AR reading, from what I can remember anyway.
I don't know, I didn't remember him playing TT pretty well, or maybe I'm focusing on something else. But, well, you know, you can only find out once the match starts. And I think we might get the same team lineup from找死废了你probably. Who was their team? Soyorin, Storywood, Hoshimarin, and Daro. This time being Axel, right? No, he's gone.
Oh yeah, never mind. Now looking at because both these teams did play in the winners finals last week, and yeah, you're right. Norway top scored with 701k on the DT1 in finals,
yeah.
with Mabayu on 700. So, well, certainly not looking good. If you thought G was scary, 找死废了你, you might wanna prepare your diapers after this DT1.
And with some mentions of Nabil as well. I think Nabil is a DT player. Like, primarily DT aim.
He did put up a 457k last week on DT1, which was still higher than the top score from 找死废了你, so it's possible.
This might be a little bit of a mistake, but at the same time, something one way to find out.
Nowhere to be seen. Instead, it's Loon W this time.
Which is surprising, but
oh wait, no, he
still
did
aim.
also play.
Yeah, it is still aim, so it's not fear that he's there.
It's Milo Penguin subbing in for Nabil.
And I suppose he prefers. I think he's feeling more. He may be feeling more confident on this map compared to Nabil. And starting off, score is not moving. Panic. Well,
I'm not sure if a panic will fix this, but we'll see. I mean, we'll just go by at the very least the combos held. So far, I think it's German Ronaldo having the upper hand.
Yeah, especially Babayu 96 act, highest act in the lobby. Storywood, the only one that is close to him with the 95. And combo wise, I'd say找死废了你 suffering as expected, not a weep, putting out a performance along with Babayu.
Mabayu and not a we putting on a masterclass right now, showing them this is the wrong pick.
Yeah. Not a weep does find a miss, however Mabayu continues to hold with a really high act as well, and on the 找死废了你 side there's only Soyorin, the one that can match Mabayu in terms of performance. Mabayu
finally breaks, but the damage has been done. He has done enough, 500k.
There might still be time if Soyorin continues.
Wait, actually,
if Soyorin can continue
certainly still a chance
onto this combo, along with, especially when he has this 96 act, I think it's all down to Mochiro along with Storywood's supporting combo on
this
the
is a
95
knock-in,
act.
unparalleled focus.
He does find a miss, but Storywood holding the combo. No one on Yamuro has combo. There's only Storywood.
Wait, actually, did they even get
It's
the point?
probably still in German Ronaldo's favor, I feel. Let's see.
Quick maths, anyone?
Let's see,
MP,
the
MP.
MP link 37k, and it will be German Ronaldo clinching it.
Wow.
Very, still solid performance from Story UT and Soyorin to hold that 600 max combo each. But yeah, the duo of Mabayu and Not a Weep, just too strong.
Just unfortunately for Soyorin missing at the most pivotal moment of the map.
Honestly,
I
this
think-
is a
I think if
very
it
big
held, that would've
improvement
been a
from
win.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Very good team score improvement by 找死废了你. But unfortunately, German Ronaldo was just a bit more better on this map.
Yeah, especially if you compare the fourth players, Dune having 278,000 combo and combo score, and Daro only reaching up to 153k score, which is as we're gonna get a quick reset from our Mr. Streamer.
Slight reset, but
Okay, but honestly, hear me out. No more 5 from 找死废了你 would be such a good pick. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I think I agree too. They do have the players for number 5 compared to German Ronaldo. However, I still think number 5 being combo gameable, I think that would be a last resort. Yay, technical difficulties. Welcome to BLM.
It's just to fix the score crash. Thanks to our trusty friend of Tosu. But we're back.
We will be back.
We are back, and it is 4-5 now. It's starting to look really dangerous. We didn't get the 6-3.
We are
so
getting spot 3. Will Kizuna finally have his name fixed, hopefully, with this reset?
Surely. Once again, No 3 making its first appearance as well in the Grand Finals pool.
Yeah, and this one's a custom map as well. Shout out Banner. Handsome mapper man.
Honestly, No More 3. It's kind of a flow A map. Like you have a lot of quads that just goes. It just flows like a ton of flowy patterns, but nonetheless still a very good map. And a banger too.
And I'm expecting on No More 3, it just might be X-Rite versus Mabayu, but from what we've seen in what happened previously, who knows? Maybe Hoshimori will step up again, maybe Soyorin, maybe Not a Week, maybe Nyx, maybe Milo Penguin. Right now, it's just everyone is performing out of their minds. HR3. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just a
Yeah.
slight mispick from in the map pool scene just now, but we get that fixed real quick. So all that being said, the what 3 here picked by German Ronaldo. And I mean, they should have a pretty good reason. I mean, otherwise than the obvious factor of Mabayu being a very prominent alt player.
Honestly, I think this map might be an aim challenge. Might be an aim challenge more than like an alt challenge. Yeah. Yes. I'm kind of struggling to find the words right now. This match is just too intense. I'm shaking in my boots.
And I think we still can't look on Hero. Yeah, Mochiro's in, but can't see his name. I guess he didn't fix it, but well, at least it's only happening to one person, so we know who it is.
Yeah, he has too many nicknames, man. Even the client is having trouble keeping up.
He's still choosing one.
Yeah, he's still choosing one. His client's like, okay, you're named this. So which one should I go with? You know what? Screw it.
Yeah, what 3 minutes long of the classic what 3 alt map. Bunch of misses happening on the winning side, but just get traded by Nix and Blue. So we'll just find miss. So far, Mabayu holding that 99 and FC with not a week supporting.
Yeah. Business as usual for the German Ronaldo side. Never mind, every supporting combo just dies, and Loon W will suffer a massive K-miss.
And on just winning side, Soyorin and Ackroyd just find a miss. However, I was gonna say Hoshimarin being the big combo for just winning, but it does disappear. Sorio's recovery combo does disappear, and yeah, it's now just gonna be going back to German Ronaldo with Mabayu still holding that FC, holding that 99.
And this guy Mabayu having the biggest grin on his face right now as he sees the combos from the other side. No one is there to hold him down now.
Yeah, and as well, I was gonna say he has combo from non-weak and Nix, but they don't disappear. This one also disappearing shortly after, but it doesn't matter. Mabayu holding that FC, holding that 99, brings the score difference to 150k and rising. Nobody from South Korea able to find any combo to save their lives right now.
Yeah, at this point, he doesn't even need any support from his teammates. He can just do it all alone since there's
He
no
is the
combo
support.
from South Korea. Need to really capitalize on any breaks from these supporting combos for
Ladies and
Ronaldo.
gentlemen, we have LeBron James. We are witnessing LeBron James
Yeah,
play
He's finally here.
the game.
as we enter the last part of the map, I think it's just all eyes on Mabayu to see if he can FC.
Oh my god, if you see this part, oh my god, he's comboing through the flow aiming.
And he hits that part and
okay.
misses on the easy part. Our classic Musu movement, honestly. Hitting the dislike and then missing on the slow section.
Mabayu still proving that he is still human.
Yeah. And with that stellar performance from Mabayu, 320k score difference towards the Ronaldo side, and yeah, that just decides the score will go to Mabayu. What is
Mabayu just
German Ronaldo.
1v3.
The tango in No More 3 will end with Mabayu having the last laugh.
This was what German Ronaldo was betting on. The one-man carry from Mabayu. Wait, was this
Yeah, and I
this was
mean,
their pick, right?
you know what? Fair enough. I mean, it's understandable why they saved it for a later when, they know Mabayu is, he has some form going, as that No More 3 would have been, I would say, very competitive. If Mabayu just, he was just more human than he was. That means Ronaldo now from 5-2 down, they have come back 5-0. I mean 5-all.
Yeah.
Right, that turned massively in favor of South Sudan, and they will now.
We'll be getting hidden one.
is this could be potentially what? Yeah, it is找死废了你 pick, obviously, but yeah, I mean this could be the undoing for 找死废了你if Bless just puts up what he did on the mod tree, and 找死废了你 continues to not really have at the very least a strong score on the board.
And I think the biggest danger here is the winning factor for Dosbini was X-Rate's FC performance, but can he do it again is the question.
Yeah, that score yesterday, the FC yesterday, it didn't look replicable. I mean, as much as I admire him, I don't think that HD1 performance is replicable. By
Yeah, and especially they're up against even stronger competition now. That's Mabayu on the other side, who is also quite the established, not established, but quite the consistent hidden player as well, as you've seen across the previous matches.
If you're South Sudan, you're certainly banking on not just obviously another FC from Axelrite, probably highly unlikely, but could still happen. You're probably more banking on your supporting players just putting up a good score, raising the floor from yesterday. That's your number one priority. Like your third and fourth players have to put up a better session on this than on the other side. In German Ronaldo, you don't only have Mabayu. Keep in mind you have Ronaldo Weed as the next Neo Penguin as well. Nothing to scoff at. Just also say any. Turns out, since Hidden One is just aim, Doom W can certainly make an appearance here. And Soyorin is
I think Soyorin's in, right?
he is in custody. I'm forced to play Hidden One. Oh man. He's just too good, It's just the curse of being a consistent tournament player in the recent years. You will be called up to fill. And this Hidden One is no different. Yeah, this could be a very major turning point now in this match.找死废了你, they need to win this. Otherwise, it is very possible German Ronaldo just closes this match straight away.
Yeah, they need this. This HD1 is one of their stronger picks. Pretty much their trump card pick when they have the Axelrite Wish and Soyorin finding the early miss.
The cleanest
dropping
for some of the players.
Really, but it is really early on. However, if they're just gonna keep this trend up, it's not looking good. Axelrite finding a miss. I think the tournament nerves are getting to everyone. Mabayu, yet again, it is Mabayu. The camera is blurry. I can't see his act.
But at least you can see the score difference, which is still looking very dicey, and anyone's game, especially that break from Blue W and Nyx in this first PI. Soyorin and Axelrite will trade it.
Which is not what you want. You want Axelrite to hold, but Axelrite just cannot hold. Mabayu finds the miss. That means it's a complete reset on the Ronaldo. Axelrite finding a recovery with Wish being the highest combo right now. Dosbini cannot afford to keep missing in the same fashion again and again if they want to get this score back. They do not want this break point. Wish just find that miss. However, there will be a
It's alright finding a
story
little
and
slip
Soyeon.
up, but nothing too major yet, as it's not the end of the world with Soyeon.
And Soyeon
I think I'm not speaking anymore.
dropping. Soyeon and Joyeon dropping curry combos, and it's gonna bring the story back to Ronaldo as Mabayu continues to hold along with Nexus being the highest combo for Ronaldo on that decent recovery too. And there's just no combo on找死废了你. 60k score lead X-Right is the only combo with Soyeon, but this is not enough. Ronaldo just holding the combo, especially in this slow section, the score lead is just
Yeah, but can we talk about how Nyx is like defying expectations right now? He's actually doing so well in grand finals when he was just bought for only 100 in the auction.
Yeah, that is true.
Certainly one of the underdogs, I guess, or less well-known names here in the Malaysian scene. But that's what OBM is all about. It's about, you know, discovering hidden gems that you can, you know, not waste your entire fortune over if you're the captain.
Yeah,
And it seems like
one
Penguin.
teammate can shoot one of the players and wait.
Coming to the last part, the final TI.
There will be
German Ronaldo
X-Right
still
and Soyeon.
seems so comfortable. Still comfortable
Yeah.
in it with Blue missing, but it doesn't matter since like his other three teammates are there with the combos.
This is not good. Nyx does find a miss eventually, but there is still Mabayu, there is still not a win.
You do not want to see this if
Yeah,
you are from
not really
South
the
Korea.
only combo to challenge both of them, not really finding a miss, but the damage has been done. It is just no time left. Mabayu continuing to hold his combo towards the end of this section, and even if there wasn't an FC for Mabayu, there's still the 600k, and yeah, it's an upset. X-Right
Yeah.
performing way lower than expected. 300.
he peaked way too early. He peaked way too early.
Such a heartbreak. Such heartbreak for South Korea, thinking that they could bank on X-Right to do a repeat masterclass of yesterday's performance, but unfortunately it just doesn't seem to work out today.
Yeah, and then the match point goes to German Ronaldo, and it is also going to be German Ronaldo's pick. So the match could be just close right here and right now.
Yeah, they still have what? Nomad 5, Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2, DT4. Honestly, I think they might just be looking towards the Hard Rock 1, I think, or maybe Hard Rock 2.
And yeah, I think maybe we might see maybe Haro 1, but at the same time, yeah, this is gonna be a way tough pick for German Ronaldo if they really want to get this final pick to be correct. A sure win for them. They are calling a timeout. They are going to be discussing this way thoroughly before they pick a map. It's, I think, the first time this ever happened for German Ronaldo. I think throughout this tournament, it's just been instant pick from them. And we get a
Yeah, because the timeout isn't explicitly stated in the rules, but it seems like the host, our favorite host, has approved of the timeout. So, you know, German Ronaldo will have a bit more time to think what to do for their last pick. And I mean, if you're South African, you're certainly feeling the pressure now. You had a good lead at 5-2. Now all of a sudden you have let the past 4 maps fly by.
Yeah,
Big
and
effort from
especially
Ronaldo.
now giving Ronaldo the break point on Hidden 1, they would be strongest pick, but unfortunately for them, they have dropped it, and their fate just lies on whatever Ronaldo's gonna pick next. I think
2 maps that hasn't been picked yesterday in World 5 and BP4, but it's I think highly unlikely that we'll see both of those.
Ooh, no more 5.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, time is over. No more 5 gets picked.
There's certainly a map to end it on
Yeah,
if it doesn't go to tiebreaker.
really 50-50 map. I think both teams are quite equal on this map. $220 BPM streams to be dense. Yeah, this is either, this is most likely gonna be really close.
I mean, it's not looking too good, I think, for South Africa, since they obviously, against Cristiano Ronaldo, I think their feed leaves some room, some space to be desired, and with Mabayu now looking on the heaters so far as we get further and further into this match, he might just be able to, pull another one of those ridiculous performances again, as we've seen in this match.
Wait, I did not expect the normal 5 from German Ronaldo. I thought it was supposed to be a找死废了你's pick. Okay.
I think honestly, it's like there's a choice between the No Mod 5, or there's the choice between Hard Rock or DT, which I think for DT4, I remember Bled say he cannot play it. So DT4 is out of the question, and at least the Hard Rock, which is what找死废了你 is pretty much stronger at, I'm pretty sure. So I think the Mod 5
Yeah, kind
will
of
be
a
quite the equal
slip up
ground,
on them.
especially for last pick, hopefully.
But honestly, like, for those people who like was wondering if Blitz can play in the Mod 5, basically, like, this map is, I mean, it's only 222 BPM, so
Yep.
from a speed player perspective, this isn't that high.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but at the same time, well, it's pretty much, Normal 5 is a combo game map, so even if you have the speed, if you have the combo, you won't be having much fun.
I would say the only hard part about this map is the 1/3 that happen after the break. I think you guys will know about it after the map starts.
Yeah, okay.
But other than that, the map's pretty straightforward. Just 220 BPM F streams, yeah.
Yeah,
And we will
and I
see
believe,
which team will go on top.
yeah, and I believe for找死废了你, I think they really are banking on Exorite and Soyurin this time. They are both of them flowing high, quite on the higher BPM side, and on the Ronaldo, I think it's mostly Babayu with Pyro Penguin. So far, nothing of great importance yet. Babayu with SS. And Nabil just find a miss. Mabayu finds a miss along with another weave, and on top of the Fenrir side is Soyurin and Hoshimori dropping. But there's Exorite dropping straight after Milo Penguin, the only combo left against Storyut. As we enter the first death stream pretty much. Soryu finally dropped, and then now it's Milo Penguin, the captain.
We are looking at prime Milo Penguin, 2020 Milo Penguin.
Yeah, it's gonna be Milo Penguin, the captain of the Ronaldo, to be stepping up for his team. How about you finding a miss after his recovery? But Milo Penguin,
Bro is back. Bro is back after 5 years.
On the
That's
most
the
crucial point
first
at
half
the
of
match.
map. Now everyone's gonna see the combo and be like, Milo Penguin, you're back?
And yeah, unfortunately this time around, Exorite is not there to save找死废了你.
Milo Penguin does miss on the slider, but now it's up to Dr. Brady if they can find the combo. And
Not looking
it's
possible,
looking
that's less than a quarter of the map left.
With Soyorin, Exorite, and Soryu.
Unlikely, the most unlikely player.
But you find miss, but it's a full reset
It's
for
over.
Dr. Brady.
It's over. It's over.
over.
Milo Penguin just came back from the dead after 5 years. He just came back, carrying his team.
What ending. The man who got Agaga stream ban is the one who closes out the grand finals.
You might not have made a huge impact across this match, but you certainly will need to remember his name in this last one. Nomad 5, Milo Penguin, rolling back the years. 460k score.
Yeah. What a dominant
160k, 2
performance.
miss from Milo Penguin. Basically gapping everyone in this lobby. Like the 70k score from W didn't even matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you know,
that-
well-deserved win from German Ronaldo, and basically big props to Milo Penguin for basically drafting the winning team. Very, very good planning.
Yeah.
Very
And
good strategizing.
they only have 6 players compared to most of A1's 8, but it's his team who will be the one that steps forward and gets the grand finals win.
Hi.
Hi boss.
Yeah, obviously GWPs to both teams. Congratulations, German Ronaldo, for winning. OBM2! Ausbini, congratulations for landing in the second place. Both teams will be walking with some prize pool, I believe. But yeah, Agaga, what do you want to say at the end of this tournament?
I hate you, Stanley, for winning this tournament. So anyway, I would like to congratulate our winner and champion of BLM2 this year, German Ronaldo. You guys have really proven to your captains and other captains that you are the best Ronaldo, with one of the best slaves among the other slaves. I still don't like you guys though. I actually hope you guys lose, but okay. You had the worst banner ever. Anyway, to our second and third place,找死废了你. I actually just want to call them China, but for getting second place, they deserve to be pronounced properly. And the third place, Kelantan Ronaldo. It's actually a big shame, but you guys tried your very best. I just hope you all don't get whipped by your captains now, because you guys were so close to being the first place.
Very deserved
Nah.
win from the Chinas in second place.
Yeah, no, call them找死废了你, okay? They deserve to be pronounced. It's also like very unfortunate that we didn't get the matchup between German Ronaldo and Kelantan Ronaldo, because it's a match that actually excites a lot of people in this tournament. It feels like I'm watching Poland versus Australia, with USA winning against Australia. Yeah, and then USA winning is like, yeah, German Ronaldo is winning. It's like USA. I hate you guys, seriously. We can redeem this by ending the game. Okay, everyone mark your calendars, 3 AM one day. Hate watch. Just imagine your German Ronaldo is also gonna lose at that time. Yeah, I hate you guys, seriously. Now, okay, I also like to say thank you to all the players that joined the tournament this year. I'm really surprised we have a total of 75 players registering. It is seriously beyond my estimation. For like just a small information to everyone, when the post was announced, the actual planning and preparation was only a week before the post. Yeah, it was pretty much a spur of the moment, wanting to test if I am good enough to host a tournament, instead of just being a custom mapper and a puller like I always do. I admit the tournament did not sail very smoothly during its initial start, especially during the auction and first 2 rounds of the tournaments being very, very scuffed. Like,
I think the rules of the tournament was kind of all around the place, lah. Actually,
yeah, you're right. Like, it had so many change. It's not just my channel getting banned. We have like GG bidding against himself, and so many players being missed out on from being bid on because I don't know, maybe a connection problem, which was very apparent during the stream. Since it's very unfortunate because some of the players I personally direct message them on Osu to join, and also barring slowing out of the tournament. That was also a bit of oversight on my side. Still, even though it was scuff or not, we had our fun and we found new talents revealing their potentials and clutches. We had Dolilos, who performed better than I thought, and his teammate Lioch in quarterfinals. I'm sure I remember the number 1 clutching.
Oh
giving
yeah.
him another point. Just proves that Cook wasn't just going to be fully cooked after all. And then we have G and Nix being a promising player all around. Dragonami, our future 5WC and 4WC carry. I hope this guy joins both. Yashi's 8Ws also being a very solid balanced team, managing to get top 6 from Fuck It With Bowling team. Even the mid-range were with his sheer will alone carrying like 4.1, 4.0 match cost. I don't think we've seen any local tournaments having 4.0 match cost before. It's actually insane. And also like so many other teams duking it out against each other. I'm not done yet. There's a lot I want to say.
Take your time.
And then we can't forget about our returning players, not the Weep, Ocean Marine, and Milo Penguin. Still can't believe I'm gonna say this. What a masterclass performance from Milo Penguin, especially during that last map. I still hate you, bro. It shows that they still got it in them. Still, we fortunately managed to bounce back and made the streams and matches proceed without any problem with our very competent interns. Seriously, intern of referees, streamers, and commentators. That what they get is they are paid handsomely with huge knowledge and experience. They are ready to be a full-time worker next time. You guys don't need to tag me with this one.
Holy shit.
Next, there were also complaints and feedbacks regarding the pool. I really appreciate the feedback given, especially by Chiu. I personally, and Luis as well, would like to see our local community be more open to express their thoughts and provide a constructive criticism of the pool, especially when the pooling team itself consists of only 2 people. The feedback really helped us to respond and explain what our thought processes are when pooling certain maps, and we do acknowledge that the pool lacks something throughout the tournament, and we try to improve it as much as possible. I would also like to express my appreciation towards the staff that helped me with this tournament, like Races and Shiran for tanking the streamer role, and Snowy at some point with his retarded Subway Surfer stream. And he had like 200 viewers, I don't know why, but okay bro. Our referees, Regularly, Chowter, Races and others. Our commentators blanked out during the auction. Crusoe, Fancy, Demon Rule also just once. And it was just during the most tough time of the tournament, along with some special cameos from Arya, Eco, and our latest addition for Grand Finals, the previous host of BLM himself, Min Riz. Thank you so much, man.
it's okay.
Not
No problem.
to mention our playtesters, Wuhua, Rampack, and Stick to Glue during the initial start of the tournament, specifically for the low AR maps and others, along with our GFX person for the soon to be finished banner Lunasa. Lastly, special thanks to Luis, who not only made the overlay for the tournament's pool showcase and match overlay, but also helped with assisting in pooling for the tournament. The pool was lucky in some ways, but it did give us a TB jump scare that seemed impossible to happen, except for grand finals. I don't know why, but okay. Since we managed to see the end of the tournament, it gave me the confidence to host another local tournament with a longer preparation time next time, and hope our local community will join. Who knows, we might even see even more new talents and returning players. Okay, I swear this will be the last one. Speaking of hosting a tournament, some people probably already know this. I would like to announce that there will be a Southeast Asian region tournament titled Osu Mai Mai Trinidad Showdown, abbreviated OMCS. They will open their registration between February and March next year. It is hosted by one of our local players, Arya Bursary, whom has also hosted a tournament before with the same abbreviation, Osumeka City Showdown. As some of you can tell, it is a tournament focusing on songs featured in Sega arcade games, specifically Mai Mai and Trinidad, quite possibly on Geki. It will be a 3v3 with a team of 4, rank range of 550 to infinity. It might change with further notice, and if Rampax is in this stream, I'm not sure if it is, please don't rank up, thank you. Anyway, it will be happening between February to March. Make sure to mark your calendars. Yeah, that's all from me. It was quite a long talking, but yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, you deserved it, and well, I mean, I've had a lot of fun, even though arguably taking out a lot of the work in the streamer role, but yeah, I'm extremely grateful for everyone that helped. Luis, Shiran, just to name a few. And yeah, thanks to all the commentators contributing as well. Yeah, you guys have anything else to add?
Will there be an OBLM3?
Quite
I think he
possibly,
confirmed it. Yeah. Oh, quite possibly,
Nice.
yeah.
but it might have a change of format. We will see. It will happen. Just the time is when only.
Chat asking for
That's
TB
true.
Soul match.
I think everyone has left. I'm pretty sure the lobby is already closed, unfortunately. But
Staff be staff.
yeah, I mean, yeah, nah.
Well,
And I
show
mean-
match, I guess.
I'm sorry, I forgot about the show match. I'm sorry, bro.
Players will have
Yeah, I
wanted
think
to
that's
play.
all.
Yeah, so I guess one final remark from me, like for the players that were missed out in the auction this tournament, don't feel too bad. Like Agaga said, there's another tournament coming up next year around February or March, where the signups will open for
Yeah, I
another
didn't hear that
Malaysian
shit.
tournament. Yeah, just stay tuned for the details, I guess. By that
Yeah.
point, but yeah, for those that missed out on this tournament, don't feel too bad. There's another one coming right your way next year, but I'm pretty sure as for this year, that this will be the last Malaysian tournament. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed it.
And also
And,
to add on to that is this, there's other tournaments. You wanna establish yourself in the tournament scene, just play more tournaments. You don't need to depend on Malaysian only tournaments.
That's true. I mean, Malaysian tournaments certainly have a special occasion in mind, but still, you want to make sure to, if you want to perform well in tournaments coming right in, yeah, you want to join some of the others. Anything else to add, Zach?
Honestly, like for my personal experience, as a player, like this tournament gave me a lot of like a lot of feelings. Like how do I put it? Like I don't know if you guys realize I kind of was put in a team by
Yes.
EG, which was which was I don't know how I was supposed to put it. I
there
think it
were
was
some
like
extenuating circumstances. Let's say.
yeah. And let's just
I mean,
say that I went through like the 5 stages of grief.
Yeah,
The
we saw
5
that
stages.
actually.
Yeah. Like at first I was like, what the hell, bro? Why does my team only have 6 players and I'm the only 4 digit? Like, bro. Yeah.
Bennett crash out. Okay, Bennett crash out.
Okay, but anyways, like, I mean, Dragon Lemmy, low key, he was low key Thanos on like certain maps, like during the early stage. Like, it was so unexpected. Like the fact that we could bring Blad's team to tiebreaker during like quarterfinals or something was so unexpected. Like, dude. But like overall, I think at the end, like I think like this circumstance just made the tournament like more fun for me because like, you know, it just became like, you know, it just became like a gacha, you know, like you just don't really expect like, how do I put it? Like you don't really expect much from this tournament, and like whenever you get a point, like there's just so much like the dopamine rush is so unreal.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think your best match was probably against Yashi's 8Ws. Like, wow. No one has seen that kind of carry before in a local scene.
But like, you know, honestly, shout out to the rest of my teammates, Zacian, Demon Ru, and FaZe Walker, and for being there the entire tournament and like being very good teammates overall. And GG for like unexpectedly, you know, just putting this team, even though like he didn't really meant to like cuck us all, but like, you know, things do happen, you know, and what matters is we find the fun of like whatever circumstance that happens to us, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's about it for me. And honestly, congrats to German Ronaldo again. And it's been fun commentating this match and yesterday's match, and yeah, that should be about it for me.
Oh wait, last one. Whoever is going to CF, let's meet there on Sunday.
Hell yeah!
That's
don't
all.
forget.
That's all.
Yeah, meet
Yeah.
up on 21st. Yeah, 21st December. Probably in the like early afternoons, if I recall correctly, based on the past years.
6
So,
p.m.
Yeah, whoever is going, see you all there. You know, just catch up. Don't be shy. I know if it's your first time, just go and meet and greet some players. You know, slowly introduce yourself, and you'll find your place in the community for sure. But yeah, that's all from us. All of us have said our piece, so all we have left as to do is to close out this stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll see you guys. No, if you are going to CF, see you all there. If not, see you all next year for the other tournament, the MCS coming up on February. That's all. Take care.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.